Welcome and thank you for tuning in. Virginia Tech football bounced back in a huge way following a heartbreaking loss to Old Dominion last week. This time, going into Lane Stadium for both the home opener and ACC opener as the Hokies beat Boston College 27-10. Just a terrific win, and you could feel the good juju flowing from the very beginning. Armani Chapman had a terrific interception to open things up. He nearly made a pick six, taking it back to the house. And it was just a wonderful way to start. Keshawn King had a thrilling touchdown run. He absolutely exploded past the secondary, showing his blazing speed. Look, Keshawn King, I've been a fan of his from the very beginning. But, he is an NFL caliber running back. And when he tweeted after the game that he'll be good to go next week following an injury that he had suffered last night, that was a huge relief as well, especially with Malachi Thomas out, a hugely talented running back. Those are both guys who are terrific running backs, but will always have me scared in terms of them getting hurt because they're not the biggest backs. They're not as big as Jalen Holston. Holston has been around for what seems like forever. And he had a nice short touchdown run. He's always been a very reliable running back in short yardage situations. But for explosive plays, Keshawn King simply delivers. And I'm loving the season that he has gotten off to so far. I just really hope that Grant Wells can develop his passing game from a touch pass perspective, taking something off the ball. I remember one pass in particular, it was only like a 6 or 7 yard throw, but the player who caught it couldn't believe how hard Wells threw it. So, Wells has a huge arm. He can clearly run the ball, but I'm very concerned about his ability to take something off the ball. Maybe he's playing with a little bit too much adrenaline right now. He probably feels like he really has something to prove coming in after transferring in from Marshall. But, he has to be calm and composed as the team's signal caller, and, he's not there yet. So I'm certainly hoping that he will continue to develop. Next week will be a relatively low pressure game, I hope, against Wofford for him to go out and deliver. But on the defensive side of the ball, once again, huge props to Dax Holyfield. Dax once again led the team in tackles. He sacked Boston College quarterback Phil Jurkovec. 1 of 5 sacks, by the way. The defense did a terrific job of pressuring Boston College's very talented, potentially NFL caliber quarterback last night. And that was wonderful to see. Brent Pry has this defense ahead of schedule in terms of how good it is compared to perhaps where we thought it would be. I am thrilled with how this defense is performing so far this season. And obviously that is Coach Pry's background. I'm sure his fingerprints are all over the defense as well. But man, just a great defensive performance from start to finish. That kind of took some stress out of the game. But look, if there is a more potent offense that can go out there and put up more points in ACC play, that'll be absolutely massive for Virginia Tech's hopes of reaching a bowl game this season. Something that felt like a pipe dream after week 1. But hey, the Hokies are 1-0 in the ACC. They're not going to play another ACC game until October. They have 2 non-conference games coming up against Wofford and then West Virginia, a nationally televised game on Thursday Night Football. But it's just wonderful to see the Hokies be able to bounce back, get it done in what was just a crucial early season game. Huge kudos to William Ross for drilling both of his field goals, including a 49-yarder. When he made that 49-yarder, I was able to breathe a lot easier. That was a huge difference for the Hokies, making it a 3-possession game and, put Virginia Tech in position to have the Lane Stadium fans go home happy. Can't wait to see how this team continues to perform in what, of course, is still a rebuilding year. Don't get me wrong, but let's be happy. Let's be excited after a win to open ACC play. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you've watched for this long, you might as well subscribe to my channel.